I had to grab me an ice cold beer before we start this, boys. Come on now. Well, as you guys saw here from the title, I freaked my wife out. Like, not just like a little bit, like she had like a panic attack, and like a little bit of me is like felt bad about it, but the rest of me just laughed hysterically about it. I kind of feel a little bit bad, but I guess it is what it is, and it was funny as shit at the time. She thinks in her mind it's like just retarded, and she doesn't understand why it's so fast, etc., etc. Her exact words were, "Why does it suck you back in the seat?" I said, "Honey, that's called power." She said, "Well, why would you want to do that?" Those were her exact words. I couldn't believe she actually said them, but those were her exact words. God bless her little heart. Yeah, so she's, I guess, never been in a fast car her entire life. I guess like a Civic was fast to her. We used to have this little area around here called Eisenhower. We used to cruise around and what we thought was fast. So I took her for a little drive, which you guys will see here in a skinny minute. You got a little clip, a little happiness here at the beginning of the video, but I'll show you the rest here in a minute. I got some other stuff I got to do to the car here, which I'll keep you guys posted because, well, you know, this is ongoing stuff. So let's show you what I got going on here today. So the plan for today is I need to remove my old coil packs, get the old cover off here. I have new DENSO coil packs coming. They'll be here tomorrow, actually, which is making me really happy. They're supposed to be here Thursday. Now they're showing up a day early, which is really good. So I need to get this all off and get the new coil packs in. So shouldn't be that hard to get this stuff off. Actually, I already have my Porter cable drum over here with the correct hex key head on it. I need to take off this cover, which I have stainless steel bolts on this. Let's make sure I got the right one. Yep. And I just hit each single one of these, and this should just pop right off. Now, I'm assuming all you guys keep your stock cover or spark plug covers on. Are any of you guys running an aftermarket cover? Like, I saw the new Powerhouse Racing one, and I'm kind of liking it. All right, now that I got the cover off, guys, the next thing I gotta do is, one, take out the plastic clips here that go into the coil packs, and then I have the screws that hold each coil pack down. Here's where it gets a little tricky. Those screws can be a pain. I'll show you here in a minute. But to get these coil packs off, they're literally just a little clip on the side, and it should pop right off, just like that. Nothing too special to them, and they should come off pretty easily. Yep. So there's nothing really technically wrong with these coil packs, by the way, guys. The car runs fine. I mean, like I said, I make 645 wheel horsepower on stock coil packs, but it is starting to break up a little bit, and I am running a pretty tight spark plug gap. So this could be better. So I got new packs on the way, and it would just be nice to have something new in there and help freshen things up a little bit. All right, now I've got all those popped out of the way. If you guys can see here, there's little screws that hold each one of these coil packs in. I think I've actually damaged one, yeah. Tried to get one out before. They are just, I don't know, they're a pain in the butt. I might actually try to find out what thread pitch they are, if I can get any of them out. Once I get one of them out, I'm gonna try to figure out what thread pitch they are and put on maybe like an 8mm style head to it. I'm not sure what thread pitch they're gonna be, but I'd like to put like an 8mm style head on it. This way it's easier to get on and off if I need to do this in the future, because those little screws are never fun. All right, now that I got ahead and got the coil packs out, guys, all the screws came undone except for two that I had known. I had stripped previously before, which is it here? That one right there was pretty well stripped, and I think there was another one I had stripped also right there. That's not coming undone. It's SOL, it's shit out of luck. I'm gonna have to use, I think I have a tap and die remover here somewhere. I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere in my 8,000 drawers of tools here. I don't know where I put it, but that's what I'm gonna have to do and try and get that out. And then I'm probably gonna have to buy new screws for it somewhere if I don't have any in my stash of extra screws and nuts and bolts from Toyota. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these here real quick and get this all prepped and ready for tomorrow when the new coil packs get here. And then I need to also remove my spark plugs and re-gap them up to 25 thou. Right now they're at like 16 thou because I was having horrible spark blowout. So I need to re-gap them and then settle these back in. So guys, it does turn out that two of them are completely stripped here. The rest have come out. I'm going to use one of these speed out things. What it does is it actually strips out the screw a little bit more, and then it actually back reverses or whatever spins it back out for you, pretty much basis of it. These things are actually kind of expensive for what they are, but I guess they know they work, and I've used it a couple times and I've never had an issue. So I'm going to go ahead and use this real quick, and I'll get these out. All right, was able to get out the, I was able to get out the rest of those using the speed out here, made it quite simple. I'm actually gonna take this out now. Now the next thing I need to do is replace these two. I think I'll be able to limp it by for now by holding just a coil pack in with one of them, but I don't want to do that for long, so I need to find another one of these. I have to check what thread pitch these are. Once I find that out, hopefully Lowe's has something. If not, I'll look online for something metric that I can work with this, but that's easy enough. All that's taken out now. All I have to do next is pull out the spark plugs here, which is not too hard to do either. The head looks nice and clean too after I had it just machined, which is awesome. So yeah, just got to pull those out and re-gap them and wait till tomorrow. I guess you guys have been waiting long enough, so let's go ahead and flick over to the video like right.
I'll freaking kill you. I will. I'll literally kill you.
Hear that, guy? She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. As you can see, she is not too happy with me right now. She doesn't even know I'm putting it on YouTube yet. She's gonna find out here in a little bit when I put it up, but yeah, she's gonna be furious at me. So I just got the last bit of the spark plugs out, re-gapped everything, so I'm good to go for that. I've got everything up to 25 thou now, hoping to do two things here. One, to not have spark breakup, and hopefully to raise the rev limiter up to around 8,000 RPM now. I have it set to like 7,200 on the 2JZ. I had to actually put it down for the fact that I was having the breakup, and I didn't want to push it and cause detonation or any issues like that. So put it down. Now I'm going to raise her back up. It's pretty easy to do inside the AIM Infinity, so I'm going to go ahead and do that here real quick too, and hopefully all this gets fixed and resolved. Oh, one other thing too. I know it's hard to see here, guys, because it's so dark in here. I am going to get a new dual wastegate set up for the manifold. The single wastegate just isn't enough. Like I said, I'm not having horrible boost creep with this manifold. If I was going for big power and just need to regulate just enough, it would be fine, but with trying to hold it down so low on pump gas and not having an E85 tune in the car yet, it's kind of very limiting. It's not kind of limiting, it's very limiting. It's kind of putting me in a rock and a hard place as of right now. Everything else has been great so far. I haven't really had any other issues. Everything else has been resolved for the most part. I do have the one small little bit of oil leak coming from the pan, which I'm not sure if it's still there. It looks like it is, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Power steering tank from Powerhouse Racing is not having any issues. That's all good to go. I just have these few small things left. Like I said, the leaks. I can actually take off the coil packs now since that is done. Don't need to worry about that anymore. So that gets to be taken off the Listeroo, which is kind of nice. And you guys can notice my chicken scratch handwriting here. Steering shake I still have to work on. I took it for a couple pulls in Mexico up to 150. And I'm just getting random shakes at certain points, so I think I'm going to replace the tie rods and all of the upper and lower polyurethane mounts, so this way it doesn't move and have any issues. I am going to recirculate the catch can here, and I am still going to do the driver's seat mod. So I'll end up selling this catch can. I'll probably get the OCD Works billet catch can they make, and just run the same two lines I have here, and then one run extra line right up to my intake, which kind of sucks, which means I have to drill this out, have it welded, and have it re-black powder coated again, which kind of stinks because I literally just had that done, what, a month or so ago? 2 months ago, guys, maybe? I don't know, not very long ago, so that's going to be really frustrating for me when I have to do all that again, but I guess that's part of this whole process. When you're building a car, you're always running into little issues here and there. There's always something coming up. I do really need to work on the exterior of this car yet. I do need to replace that headlight from me dropping the transmission on it from when I pulled out the motor. It still really bugs me. You can't feel it, but you can obviously see it there. I'd like to get a full respray done on the car. I just got to find a shop that I can actually trust to do it. I've had multiple cars painted, and I've never been happy. I mean, I've paid the stupid amounts of money before, and I still wasn't happy. Body work is such a finesse thing, and so many things can be hidden, and they can say, well, that's good enough, and you just got to eat it and deal with it. So I'm very picky when it comes to that stuff, especially if I'm going to spend whatever, close to 10 grand for a true paint job where they got to remove everything and jam out all the seals and do all that fun stuff. So I want it to be done right and be done once. So guys, I'm going to try and wrap this up here real quick. I'm trying to figure out what other mods should I do to the car here to finalize everything. What should I do to finish up the car and say, you know what, it's done. This is it for this car. Like I said, I really don't want to go to 85. I'd like to keep it a true 93 street car because I want to be able to sit it for a while and not worry with it. Yes, I know I can put a flex fuel sensor in the car and I do have all the wiring for it, but I just don't want to mess with it at this time. I kind of want to move on to another platform. Like I said, I'm really looking at a Celica All-Track, Toyota MR2 to start wrenching on, and that means that car will be sitting for a long period of time, and don't want to be putting too much money into it if I don't have to, unless it's really fixing an issue or making it aesthetically better in some way, shape, or form. So I'd like your guys' opinions on what you think I should do next with it. I'm not sure what to do. Like I said, I know the wheels and brakes really need to be done. I have those shitty knockoff wheels on it right now from Privet or Private, whatever the name of that company is. So I really need to work on that still and try and figure out where to go next. All right, thank you guys for tuning in per usual. I hope this one was kind of fun for y'all. I know my wife is going to kill me as soon as she gets home. Like I said, going to be fixing the spark plugs here and fixing the coil pack, so we'll hopefully have no more breakup, and I'll be doing some sweet burnout videos for y'all soon. Also, I have some anti-lag I need to take and test for y'all. I did get a little bit of anti-lag video, not very much, but I did get some. Maybe I'll throw that in this video here, or I'll throw it in the next one. It's fun to test out. I want to make sure it fully works before I go to the drag strip. I'm going to do it on my street tires. I know it's going to be like everything else. Oh, 1,000 horsepower Supra that runs 12s, even though this is not 1,000 horsepower, but you get what I'm saying. It's going to spin like shit, but I just want to test it. I don't have drag radials, and I don't trust the R154 that I just put in it. Maybe if I had a V160 or a T56, I wouldn't be so skeptical, but I just don't want to take the chance of detonating it just after getting it, even though it has, you know, a Marlin crawler built transmission and all that good stuff. I just don't fully trust it. So guys, thank you very much as usual. Do me a favor, go down below, check out the Facebook and Instagram. I'm always posting stuff way ahead of time on those things. I'm always way ahead with those. I can't wait. I'm always so impatient, so I'm always, as soon as something happens, I post it right up, even though I shouldn't, because I should wait to put it on YouTube, but I just can't. So I throw everything up there first. If you want to see highlights or anything that's coming out for the next video, always go there, smack the subscribe and like button for those. Thank you very much, guys. I'm gonna go drink some beer. Peace.